Okay, Pisces, welcome, happy birthday, and welcome to March. There's a lot going on. I just want to read you a little bit of what's going on in your house. Wherever you have Pisces, some of you are Pisces rising. These readings are for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Some of you are Pisces rising, in which case it's in all this stuff is happening in your first house, which is interesting. Pisces, we have a new moon in Pisces in your sign, obviously, on March 9th, 5 degrees of Pisces. That is very interesting, mostly because we've got so much stuff going on in your house. Now, Sun, Moon, Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, all in Pisces. And then later on in the month, we have Venus moving in, we have Mercury moving out, and we have Mars coming in. On the 11th, Venus moves in, 11. On the 22nd, Mars moves in, 22. So lots of numerological interest there for you to ponder. Let's get a reading for you and see what's happening in your neck of the woods. So this is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. So the purpose of me telling you all about the planetary movements, is that they do reflect what's going on in us because we are energy just like they are. And if you learn about astrology, if you want to learn more about astrology, you're certainly welcome to jump on my astrology group. But it's interesting to see how it's reflected in your life. I think astrology is a very interesting study. I've been loving it, thrown into it with gusto back in 2017 after 20 years of dabbling. And I have found it to be so right on in terms of my own life. So, Pisces, you guys know that you are very connected to the cosmos, very loving energy, very creative, very dreamy, very sort of wanting to be on one's own sometimes when we're in, when things like come at us. So, with all that planetary energy coming at you, especially Venus and Mars, let's see what the reading shows and then we can talk more about it. Whenever there's a stellium, which is three or more planets in one sign, that just means that is like lit up in your birth chart, in everybody's chart, right? Pisces is going to be lit up because things are transiting through, but other people may not have as much stuff going on as you do, especially if you have a lot of planets or a lot of energy. You definitely have either Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or you wouldn't really be watching this, I don't think, unless you're a cross watcher. So, alchemical artist, it's definitely you. The alchemical artist, synchronicity is a love letter across time and space. All right, so what is that? What's coming in for you? Close your eyes and open your heart. This is very Piscean energy here. I really love it. I really love it. There's something here about getting more creative with your relationships. I think you think people won't get you, but I think they'll get you more if you show more of that side of you. I think some of you have really become very good at hiding your creative side or hiding a lot of it. Like, I let out only enough. Oh, I see how people can't handle too much of my creativity, and so I, kind of keep it inside, or I don't put it forward too much. But I want you to consider, I feel like there is a person or there's an opportunity coming in where you kind of have to let this flag fly. You kind of have to show yourself more than maybe what you're normally willing to do. And with so much energy, it's almost like, okay, so it's Sun and Moon, which is about what we present as our personality, but then also our feelings, how we feel. And Piscean energy, very watery and very connected to the universe. Like I said, it's almost like what you project to the universe is what's in your heart. Like, you can't hold that back, or you shouldn't be. I guess shouldn't is kind of a weird word, but like, you're encouraged to let your heart show. Mercury is in there moving through, and Mercury is about our communication. We have, like I said, Saturn's been there for a while. It's going to be there for another year, and a half at least, right? It's going to be till the end of 2025. So almost 2 years sitting in your sign. And so Saturn brings a little bit of like structure to the whole thing, which I think is kind of a good thing. Now, if you want to figure out where this is hitting your life, where is Pisces in your birth chart? If you have Pisces in your first house, then it's definitely hitting who you are and who you present yourself to be. The other houses have to do with how you are with other people or in different situations like work, like home, things like that. So, like I said, jump on my astrology group if you want to learn more about how all this energy will be affecting you. We'll be talking about that this month in March. All right, so underneath is the Nine of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Emperor, the High Priestess, okay, which in a lot of can be Piscean energy, can also be Cancerian energy. I think most of the decks that I have looked at, it's Cancerian energy, but because it is moon, this is moon energy. But here's the thing. Pisces, you are originally ruled by Jupiter. All right, that's the original ruler of that. So if we see Wheel of Fortune, that's Piscean energy. And also Neptune is ruling you, and Neptune is in your house of Pisces as well. Neptune is happy there because Neptune is your ruling planet, and whenever it's sitting in your own sign, especially if you're a sun sign, then there's during your solar return, your planet is there also, which doesn't always have to happen at all. But it's just sort of like I'm being myself. I'm saying who I am. I'm being who I am. So there's a real opportunity this month, I feel. Oops, sorry, Charlie. There's a real opportunity this month to sort of put yourself out, put your secret self out there and be who you truly are. I feel like some of you have hid yourself for the purpose of a relationship for somebody else's benefit. The Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups, it's like, don't do that anymore. Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups. If you decide to learn how to have boundaries, still show yourself. Show who you are. Let that freak flag fly, right? Show who you are. But protect yourself. You learn how to do this. That is what's going to help you bring in the love of your life. That is what's going to help you. Telling people or hiding yourself is not going to do it because people will know that's inauthentic. And the more we move into the age of Aquarius, the less you're going to be able to hide that tender side of you or that creative side of you. You are the alchemical artist, so your job is to really show yourself and learn how to do that while protecting yourself at the same time. Okay? Learn how to do that. Because if you can't do that, then love becomes an unending string of disappointments. People are like, well, this isn't really who you are, right? Who you're proving to be over the course of time when I spend time with you is not really who you are. So I feel duped. I feel lied to. I feel manipulated. Tower. Five of Wands. Five of Cups. What is going on here? Hierophant. Moon. Okay, there's Moon right in the center there. New Moon in Pisces, March 9th. There's Wheel of Fortune, like I was saying to you. That's also Pisces. The original ruler is Jupiter, and that rules that card. Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords, Three of Pentacles. I do feel like some relationship is blowing up on you or had in the past. This can be experiential, all right? This can be like, my experience from the past is that when I tried to pretend I was a certain person, that is a people-pleasing behavior that got me through my childhood, but it's not going to work anymore. It's not something that is really going to be helpful, authentic, real. I feel like you want the real deal, okay? And if you want the real deal, you're going to have to let people see who you are. This month in March, I'm just going to say this to you. Like, I just feel like it's not just that people are going to be disappointed that they're not getting to know the real you. That's true, certainly, of course. That's true that some people will be disappointed. Be like, oh, why do you think you have to do that? Why do you have to hide yourself? Other people are going to be mad, furious. Okay. So, with all that energy in that Piscean, in that house of Pisces, um, Mercury, Mars coming in, especially at the end of the month, Mars coming in on the 22nd, Venus coming in on the 11th, the new moon on the 9th. You have a chance to plant some seeds for the future. And if you had something go sideways in the past, why are you doing this again? Don't do this again, because it didn't work out. The Tower and the Five of Cups. Okay, it didn't work out. Let's learn from that. All right, the Five of Wands, other people up in arms. There's a resistance. I don't want too much. I don't want you to know me. This is almost, some of you, this was a marriage. Okay, the Hierophant here. Some of you weren't really who you are in a marriage, or you had an opportunity for marriage and you kind of created this persona because you thought that's what that person wanted to see. This time around, not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Cancer, Taurus, Aries. A lot of strong personalities. Okay? Why is the Five of Cups here? Why is the Five of Cups here, please? Two of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Why are you doing this again? Don't do this again. I think you're kind of at the place where you can still make changes. All right. I feel like you may have, and this could even be true in like a job scenario or in anything you're doing right now. The more you are authentic, the better you will be. The more you think, like, people, you go to this job interview and you're going for a job in the creative department. Do not wear a business suit. Okay? I want you to continue to wear your blue hair, and I want you to continue. Not every Pisces is doing this. I'm talking to somebody specific who is trying to fit in a situation. Don't try to fit in, because that's not what's being asked of you. I actually feel like this is a much bigger picture reading, that over time, your job is to shine your independent life. Your job is to, even though you feel like you're going to be alone because of it, because Pisces rules the 12th house, and 12th house is about silence. 12th house is about going to retreats with monks, going to live in the Maldives alone on a mountaintop, or, where Tibet on a mountaintop, whatever. It's not about fitting in. This is not about fitting in. And it's not that every single Pisces, because you've got so much in your chart. I'm speaking to someone right now who's trying to fit in, trying to be traditional. I'm telling you, it's going to blow up in your face. Okay? What's being hidden here? What's being hidden here? Three of Cups, Six of Swords, King of Wands, Two of Swords. You have the potential of being in a relationship with somebody who's very dynamic, very creative, very dynamic, not the slightest bit interested in average or regular people or something like that. I don't know if this is a same-sex deal. I mean, it could, you apply it however it resonates for you. But I feel like this is about allowing yourself to show things to people who you may not have shown them to before. Show your true self. Be brave enough to step into your true self. And I feel like some of you are going to, lose some people. And that's been the trigger for you. Oh, that means I can't be myself. No. That's not what it means. It means those people aren't really aligned with the true you. Okay? So some people are going to go away. Some people are going to move on and feel like, oh, that's too weird for me or whatever. But I promise you, there's a tribe here. Okay? So 8 of Swords is about pretending like I can't do this. And you have the outcome here for this part of the reading is the 3 of Pentacles. You have some kind of magical specialty. Sun, let your sun shine. Look at that. Queen of Wands, 3 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Oh my, yes. King and Queen of Wands. I feel like you have a fire sign coming. A fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like this person is very creative. This person is very dynamic. Maybe they are bigger than life. Maybe they are bigger than life. And this is a situation where you're taking a risk. You're going to take, this is what's being asked of you, is to take a risk and be your true self. 3 of Pentacles. There's something you're learning from doing this. There's something that you're learning that you say it. The message here, the Page of Swords. You say something and you recognize, like somebody else is like, wow, that's amazing. And you're like, it's not a big deal. It's just how I think. It is a big deal. It is a big deal. What's hidden? What's hidden here? 3 of Swords. King of Swords. Okay. Empress and the 9 of Pentacles. This is about a lack of self-confidence that comes when parents knock kids down for being their true self. And amidst all of this energy moving through the Pisces house, Sun, Moon, Venus, Mars, Mercury, Saturn is there. Like I said, Saturn is there for another almost 2 years. Neptune has been there and is going to be moving out soon. But what that says to me is there's a lot of like clearing out. There's a lot of energy around your particular brand. And whatever that is, it needs to shine more brightly than what you're doing right now. All right. I see a potential partner here who's a fire sign. I see parents who may have tried to turn you into something that you're not. I see that there's some deep creativity that's about to burst forth. And I think this alchemical artist is 100% right. I think that's what is going to start bursting through. All right, are you ready? So let's go deeper. If you want to continue on with me, there's a link below. I'll see you over there, Pisces. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.